Hi friends. Uh, Today we are going to have discussion on another very interesting topic. That is, what will happen to the payment of retirement dues. That is, provident fund, pension, gratuity, etc. To the employees and workers in case of liquidation of a company. Here you see section 36 says that once a company goes into liquidation and liquidator is appointed, thereafter liquidator is supposed to create a liquidation estate. Liquidation estate will comprise of the assets which belong to the corporate debtor. At the same time, section 36 subsection 4 says that the assets which have been created, or some fund has been created, or some insurance policy has been taken to take care of the obligations in respect of retirement dues, those assets will not form part of liquidation estate, meaning thereby all the obligations in respect of retirement dues, whether this is payoff, gratuity, or pension, uh, those obligations will be met out of the funds which have been created for this particular purpose. These funds will not be at the same time used for any other purpose but for meeting the obligations in respect of retirement dues. So practically we'll be having two compartments, one which will take care of retirement dues and other compartment wherein all other obligations of the corporate will be dealt as per section 53 of the IBC. Now it may so happen that whatever fund has been created, or whatever policy has been taken, or it may so happen that no policy has been taken, or it has been taken for a very less amount, whatever it is. So in that case, what will happen? What the liquidator will do? What the liquidator is supposed to do? How he will manage the situation? How will he ensure that the statutory obligation in respect of retirement dues are met? Here, what happens is that whatever assets are there, whatever assets which belong to the corporate debtor have already been put in a liquidation state, barring exception, barring the assets which are in respect of retirement dues. So practically what I mean to say is all the assets have already been put in liquidation state, and whatever are the obligations of the corporate debtor are to be met out of the proceeds which come from liquidation state. And the disbursement has to be in the order of preference as given in section 53 of IBC. So what I mean to say is liquidator is not will not be left with any other fund, any other avenue to source the funds from to meet the obligation in respect of retirement dues. So under such facts and circumstances, I mean to say here the allocated funds are less or no allocation of funds is there to meet the obligation in respect of retirement dues, and the company goes into liquidation. So in that case, the workers and employees are unlikely to be fully satisfied, unlikely to be satisfied even in case there is no allocation per se. So this is the position in respect of liquidation. There are a couple of other important points in respect of liquidation itself, which I would like to mention here. One is this section 3, uh, so this section 53, which talks about the order of preference in case of liquidation. Uh, the preference given is only for workers. It says that whatever are the dues in respect of 2 years preceding the date of CRP, and in case of employees 1 year preceding the date of CRP, only those dues will be eligible for some preferential treatment. So meaning thereby this payoff or that for that matter pension or gratuity don't accrue or arise in last in 2 years or 1 year time. Likewise, there is a section that is section 326 in the Companies Act, which also gives some preference uh, to the dues of the workers in case a company goes for winding up. But again, because this IBC has got overriding powers under Section 238. So whatever is not consistent with the provisions of the IBC, that will not hold the water. So meaning thereby that provision is certainly there, but that has been made redundant by this section 238 of IBC. In respect of resolution, I'm going to say when the company is under resolution, not liquidation, and resolution applicant has put up a resolution plan. So in that resolution plan, the applicant is supposed to make necessary provisions for the shortfall, if any is there, in respect of retirement dues. Uh, because Section 12B of Provident Fund Act very categorically says that the obligations to make good the shortfall will be on both new management as well as outgoing management. And likewise, this Gratuity Act, Section 8, they are also very particular, and very onerous obligations are there. In the sense that if there is default in paying gratuity of the employees, so in that case, the money could be recovered like land revenue. So the idea is that in case of resolution, the applicant is supposed to make full provision. Otherwise, the resolution plan might face some hindrance from the approving authority. Thank you so much.